This is exactly why some of you young people need an old school daddy in your life.
McDonald's right behind me, specifically the drive-through lanes back there that police say that fight really escalated earlier this week. The teen victim, an employee here, telling us she was stomped on by a grown man.
I just want him in jail and charges to be pressed. I just was trying to protect myself at the moment.
What would possess a 25-year-old man to drag a child by her braids across a McDonald's parking lot and then proceed to stomp her skull into pavement? Araya, I am so sorry that this happened to you. I'm praying for a full recovery, but I also want this video to serve as a message to any would-be man that would attempt that on my child who's also your age. Please understand that there will be some slow singing and flower bringing if you ever make that mistake with my baby. It's time to bring old school daddies back. Be careful who you procreate with. After watching my video of Araya Lynch, a 15-year-old girl being dragged across a parking lot and then kicked in the skull by a man who fractured her skull, Mr. Johnny Ricks, this grown man with 2 daughters of his own, left this comment. All right, Lucky, it's on you. Help me understand, how does one look like they have a smart mouth? Because this is what she looks like. And let's deal with this smart mouth mess.
It doesn't matter because I'm Gen Z. I can say whatever I want to say to you and whoever around you. Because
last time I checked, having a smart mouth does not constitute a grown man kicking a child in the head to the point where her skull is fractured. Make that make sense, Lucky. Finally, Lucky, if that were one of your daughters on that pavement with a grown man kicking them in the skull, would this really be your first question? I doubt it. When someone shows who they are, believe them the first time. This message comes from a grown man who watched the video of 15-year-old Araya Lynch at a McDonald's parking lot where a 25-year-old man drug her by her braids and kicked her in the skull and fractured it. And this is the comment he left. You say she was running her mouth and you don't blame the dude for doing that to her. Let's let Miss Araya speak for herself.
They was getting loud and doing the most and being obnoxious in the drive-thru, so we said if you wanted to get your order took, come inside.
Police say this all went down in the McDonald's drive-thru Sunday evening here in North County. Lynch tells First Alert 4 several customers were being rude and loud after pulling up to get some food, so she told them to come inside if they wanted to place their order. That is when those customers started swinging. We're told even spitting on at least 4 workers before taking the fight outside.
Let me ask a question. If your black mama was running her mouth, would it be okay for a random stranger to come up to her and crack her skull? We both know the answer is no. So how do you sit there and justify it happening to a child?